ones, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you'll never miss a video with the Great Papyrus. Enjoy.
Oh, wait. You stayed at that fat skeleton's place, right? Oh, dear. He really messed you up then. Allow me to tell you something. I hope you will change your mind after my explanation. How can I change my mind? Even after getting a second chance to live, instead of making peace with everyone, you're still staying true to your old beliefs, right? It was your idea to poison Frisk. I'm sure of it. Flowey did exactly what you told him to do. He trusted you. Precisely. They trusted me, and it's not so hard to politely ask him not to kill any of you. Too bad for him. Anyway, listen, brother, this little child is useless trash. Just like those 6 humans before him. It can't be. You were the one who killed them? Those insects? Yes, of course. I was very lucky to find some golden flower seeds on one of the bodies. That was how I came up with this idea. Do you understand? A human cannot hold on to human souls, so I asked a certain someone to make Flowey. That flower came up a lot more violent without your soul's essence, but still obedient enough to use him as a host for souls. You know, if you don't see something, it doesn't mean this thing does not exist. Or did you think me and those insects disappeared simply by accident? They're not insects! Frisk is not an insect! How can you even say this? He was the one who tried to save me all this time! He risked everything to do it! You're still so ignorant, just like you were before. Frisk didn't do anything. He was staying in the same timeline, trying to get your soul's remnants from that flower. That was stupid of him. You cannot save a soul having only a few pieces of it. Do you know who you really should thank for your rescue? For this reset in your new life? Even though this child could not finish his job, even though he got too scared and gave up, he still managed to get enough power from me to reset back to my save point. What? Just think about it. Who else could have their save point exactly at the right place? Only you? Precisely. I was the one who made a reset this time. I must admit, not without Frisk's help, though. He did me a favor by helping me to collect all the needed EXP. Okay, I'm tired of expositioning all this stuff. Let's finish what we started back then. Brother, what do you see over there? Don't know how to do the math? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 human souls. Let's do everything right this time. I'm waiting for your answer. Whose side will you choose? My side or his side? Go to hell. I can't say that was unexpected of you, brother. In the end, monsters are not so different from humans, it seems. Very well, then. I'll do everything by myself. Asriel! Stay back! One blow, and you're ashes! You're not so naive anymore. As I see, it seems like that skeleton taught you a thing or two. I'll do you a favor and entertain you while you're bleeding out. I couldn't make my play without Frisk being alive. In the end, he refused my offer. So I decided to try a different way. As I told you, after that little reptile finished her job and made the flower, I made sure he would obey. It wasn't so difficult for him to run away from the lab and take those souls with him. The rest you already know. I will finish this. I will bring an end to those ugly humans. You're wrong, Chara. what you're trying to do. It's horrible. Oh, really? And who exactly decides what's wrong and what is right? Who said that befriending every single monster was the right thing to do? This, my dear brother, is called hypocrisy. Allow me to explain it to you. If you cannot set it by yourself, your little Frisk is a perfect example of human egotism in its best form. Do you know what he really did in the underground? He saved and reloaded his game. He was playing with you all. Do you know why he tried so hard to revive you? He wanted his perfect ending, no matter how much suffering it would cause to the monster kind. Nobody would care about it anyway. He wanted to be a hero, the one who saved everyone. He wanted to beat the game 100%. Stop it! I don't care what will happen to me, but if this timeline turned out to be like this, I'll just ask Frisk to reset. What? You really think that brat still has the power to reset? He was lucky he didn't try to reset before. Even if it was because he was afraid of losing you. He achieved his goal of you being alive. His determination faded. And because I was still aiming for my goals, mine only grew. I am the one who is in control of this timeline. Faster. But even then, Frisk was still a problem. By the way, do you know that there's no antidote for buttercup poison in the human village up there? I could not allow such a risk. Frisk has the same ability to save and load as me. I needed to think it out. And luckily for me, your bony friend came up with such a good idea. Yes, the DT extraction machine. Under certain settings, it'll drain all determination out of a soul until the soul is empty. And without determination, a human soul is no better than a monster's soul. But it's not like you never would. Shut up! You cannot presume what I would and what I would not do. You never knew me well enough for that. Anyway, it's in the past now. Faster! A human cannot collect and control human souls. You need a monster's soul for that. And a boss monster's soul is a perfect choice. With 7 human souls and a monster's soul, I will become the true prince of both worlds.
Hey, Bucko! You surprised me there. I forgot you were sleeping over tonight.
When I sleep too much, I get a headache.
Oh? That's 'cause you're not as thick-skulled as me.
Signs, you're so silly.
So they tell me.
When I get big and strong, I'm gonna be a pun master, like you and Mama Toriel. Then you'll have no choice but to fall head over heels in love with me.
Huh? Why just me?
Because...
I've decided that we are soulmates. Sans.
A dream? Oh. That makes sense. Frisk is determined, but even they know I'm not worth it. Where am I?
Wow, are you actually up before me?
Frisk, you... sweaterless.
What? I don't like sleeping in them anymore. You must not remember. You had a lot of catch-up last night. Sorry I couldn't take you back to your place. Medit unlocked it. And my apartment is a bit far.
So that means I'm at Toriel's home, in Frisk's bed, after our date. She's going to kill me? No, it had to have been late. Maybe she doesn't yet know I'm here. She knows!